Hey everyone, Simbiote here, and this is my review slash demo of the Sims 3 stuff pack, 70s, 80s, and 90s stuff. Now, full disclosure, I did not have any intention on getting this stuff pack because when it originally came out, I just bit my tongue. Sorry. When it originally came out, it was essentially it was just something I wasn't interested in. And I'm not exactly sure why. I can't put my finger on it, but I wasn't interested in it. And so I wasn't going to get it. And then when it came around to like yesterday, I think yesterday I was under the impression I could have sworn that I had paid for and pre-ordered this because I started doing these videos. And I hadn't. So I went out and I bought it today. I do not have the pre-order version, so I don't have the pinball machine, which I'm sorry to say I just don't, but there are videos out there that I'm sure go through that, and it's very cool. So what we'll do is we'll get started really quickly. I have a male sim here. Everything that I'm going to show you can be worn by young adults. There are some of the things which can be like the hairstyles, and think I went through this earlier. Oh my gosh. Pretty much everything can be worn by young adults and adults. The mustache that they have here that came with it can be worn by elders, but not teens, as well as young adults and adults. But really, pretty much what you're going to get in terms of clothes for men is limited mostly to young adults and adults. The elders can't wear the clothes that you get. They can only wear the mustache. And teens can't wear the mustache, and I'm pretty sure they can't wear the clothes, but now of course I can't remember. I can really quickly check that. I can just go into create a sim and find out. But so anyway, there you have it. The set came with some new makeup options that you can use for men and women, like these special, that's not one, like these eyeliners and the makeup that they can. It's more costume makeup than anything, but this way it's not a full face mask, so you can play with it a little bit more. And you just have your different options. The bat, this is sort of a a David Bowie type eyeshadow, and the lightning bolt. A lot of this stuff, obviously, if you're going to make a rocker or something like that. There is nothing in the way of new eyeliner, no new blush. I know I'm doing this on the male, but what does it matter? No new lipstick and no new costume makeup. Nope. And so I got some outfits ready for him to begin with. This is from, obviously it's one of the grunge outfits. This is one of the grunge hairstyles. That's his everyday outfit. Other options for everyday are varied and kind of interesting. This is obviously inspired by the 80s, and I do believe that I know a guy who owned a shirt that looked just like that. So you have the jeans with the sort of button-down shirt, the little billowy, tuck it in, you've got the belt, all that. Comes in a few different options. Obviously, like I said, the Nirvana grunge-inspired outfit that has, this one doesn't have a pattern here, which is kind of cool in case you want to recolor and don't want a pattern. Otherwise, you've got a few options. What's this one? Yeah, pretty much what you'd expect. And then you have the MC Hammer parachute pants. I almost wish you could wear the pants separately, but you can't, sadly. And then this is one of the outfits that's also available for formal, which you'll see is his formal outfit. So I'll show you that more in depth. You have a few options here. Come on. You have the sort of way buttoned down. I think it's inspired by like Red Hot Chili Peppers and things like that from the 90s. Your shark's tooth necklaces and things like that. And then you have these vests, which are obviously sort of Kiss inspired. You've got the studded rhinestones and it's laced down. The pants are very cool. They showed this in the video, but the legs can be colored separately. So if you go into create a sim, or create a style, excuse me, you can actually recolor the belts. I think you can recolor the buckle. Yeah, the buckle itself can be, yes, colored, and so you can do the legs separately. You can really do whatever you want. Whatever you like. It's anything goes, essentially. So it's pretty much the same with the top. The top you can recolor the lapel, you can recolor the rhinestone part, and you can recolor the main body of the garment. I think you can, yeah, the laces too. You can recolor the laces. So you've got a few options, snakeskin, and then just red, which is like plain old gray. I really feel like, you know, this is in particular is a, is a niche outfit set, but there's the performer career, the singer that you get with Showtime. So you may or may not want to be able to dress up your male Sims in something more akin to what you imagine a rocker would wear. And I don't see anything wrong with wanting to be able to do that. So let's see, we're gonna cancel that, yeah. And then the unfortunate thing is there aren't any shoes. I will say right now, there are no shoes that came. Another pair of pants that we got, these are bell bottoms. They're obviously like 70s inspired. So actually this top may be, it reminds me a lot of Red Hot Chili Peppers, but yeah, it really does. But it can also work as part of the 70s set, so whatever, you know, pick your poison, whatever you want to do. Okay, I've got him set up for formal. And you have your Saturday Night Fever, John Travolta. I was going to say Elton John. I know it's not Elton John. There are some Elton John-esque things in this set. Excuse me, but this is not one of them. Yes, you have your 1970s leisure suit. He's got the medallion, and this is the other hairstyle for males. Actually, females have the same exact hairstyles too. They get a couple more, but they get these two as well. So yeah, this is that John Travolta sort of hairstyle, nicely feathered, and the leisure suit, and those are your options for formal when it comes to this set. Sleepwear, nothing changed. Athletic, nothing changed. Swimwear, nothing changed. These are just stuff that I had on the sim to begin with. And this is just outerwear. So let's go back to everyday. There we go. Yeah, that's really essentially it. As with any other time you're dealing with a stuff pack, there are mostly objects, or most of the clothing items released are for women. That being said, the ones that they gave for men, although they are obviously highly specific to something you would want to use them for, if it's something you're inclined to use, that's nice. It's super helpful. So I don't know. I'll give you my feelings on the set in its entirety once we're all set here. Apparently neighbors have shown up. So I decorated the house in advance. You'll see that in a second, but let's go in and take a look at what the women have. Okay. Now she's wearing her athletic wear right now, as you can see, and this is part of the set. I actually really, really like it. So let's just go straight to athletic wear. This is, like I said, this is what she's wearing. It comes in a few different color options. And then there is this one here. These are obviously from the 80s. These are 80s inspired. Okay, let's go down. I'm actually gonna sort this. Nope. There we go. In terms of tops and bottoms, you have these 1970s style baseball tees and these colorful bottoms, which could be late 70s, early 80s. You know, it really sort of varies. They sort of mishmashed together a little bit in their own private realms. Okay, so every day I've got her set up in an outfit. Come on. Alright, so this is her everyday outfit. It's one of the grunge pieces. These boots came with the base game. Like I said, no shoes, no accessories came with this set. No shoes, no accessories. Just keep that in mind. I think this is really cool, actually. The asymmetrical skirt, and I was never a huge fan of tying the shirt around the waist, but you know, if you liked it, then there you go. And then obviously, once again, there's one that doesn't have the pattern on the chest in case you don't want a pattern. And then this is like the 1970s kerchief, high-waisted. She's wearing a necklace, actually. I forgot to take it off. I really, really love this particular outfit. I have, oh, come on, there we go. I have a tremendous fondness for this sort of speed suit, pantsuit type outfit that you saw a lot. It's like, you know, it's got the little button pocket up here. It was so useless. What would you put in a pocket there? I don't know. It was great. You have a few different color options, and obviously there's a pattern on this one. So you have a few different color options, and then you have some other 1980s sort of, like, you know, inspired outfits. Obviously, this is the 1980s. There's no way around it. Let's see. Yeah, that's what you're getting there. It's hard to see, but if you were to take the boots off, those jeans are cuffed, and they're obviously straight legged. I actually really enjoy this dress right here. It's something that tweaked people could wear today. There's a lot going on in fashion right now where everything is sort of a mishmash of things that we used to have. And sorry, I'm totally getting ahead of myself. Basically, right now in fashion, as long as the lines are right and the colors are right, you know, for your particular coloring and all of those things, almost anything goes, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. Almost anything goes these days. Now, some things are, yes, just completely tacky, but other things, no, they're not, and they can work. So I'd say some of these pieces may have a purpose if you have your Sims wearing things, even in a modern aesthetic. This, however, right here, it does not coincide by that. Actually, I'm going to get rid of that necklace really quickly, just so that people don't get it confused. Oh, it helps if I put it on accessories. Yeah, I had this all planned out, but I haven't really done many videos like this, so I did one other one on the lullabies and nursery rhymes, and I hope to do more, but, you know, it takes practice. Okay, we're gonna go back and sort this all over again. Alright, and the necklace is gone, so now you can see which ones are actually part of the outfit. Come on. And, yeah, so you have your leggings. Again, ignore the shoes. I can change them to probably any other pair of shoes. No, I'm not going to worry about it. Ignore the shoes with this outfit. Hang on. Come on. Yeah, this is obviously, you know, your Madonna era. It's even got a safety pin. Yeah, the belts and the layers. I don't know, this was my youth. It's just a little sad, but this really brings me down memory lane. This is, excuse me, obviously 1980s inspired, and this would be late 80s. And you know, you just have your shorts with suspenders and the micro tee. Yeah, yeah. It's amazing that those suspenders stay in your proper place, because I found that suspenders tend to just fall to the side of my boobs. Alright, so yeah, this is, again, a more 80s era print right here. This could be applied more liberally elsewhere. This is obviously very, very heavily inspired by the 80s. This is the pièce de résistance. I knew so many girls who wore dresses that looked like this. I would probably not have a sim, like a young sim, wear this, but I think an older sim, I don't know, for a Halloween costume or something, I might have her wear it. It's not something I would use. I love it and all that, but it's so dated that I would not actually use it for a sim unless she had some sort of bizarre attachment to her youth. But yeah, take it as you will. Now, this is your power suit. It's got the thick belts. This one has actually they all have the little lightning brooch and the studs. And yeah, 80s power suit. That being said, I actually think that on certain sims, I have a couple sims I've tried this on, and it looks amazing on certain sims. So while again, it's highly specific to a given purpose, you'd have to really know what you wanted to use this for, but it could work. It still could. This can be worn as everyday, but it definitely does look more like athletic. But you know, once you tone down the colors a little bit with the right shoes and all that, I think it could work. You know, it really depends on what you want for your sim. They can wear this workout excuse me, outfit as part of an everyday ensemble. I don't know if I would do that for my sim. It depends. It really depends. I do like it as a workout outfit. This is, this is what you're looking at is early 80s. Very early 80s. Little vest, long-tailed shirt, straight leg jeans, cuffed. And I have a couple sims that I've already thought about having wear this. I don't know. This romper, this jumpsuit right here, there was actually a jumpsuit very similar to this in Diesel that just had updated lines and an updated back. Diesel stuff, I mean. So I can actually show you that really quickly. But yeah, it comes in these 3 colors. It is recolorable. All of these things are recolorable. But she actually looks good in yellow. She's one of the few people in the world who looks good in yellow. Let me show you really quickly, because yes, there was one from Diesel stuff. And it's taken a second. Yep, right here. So yeah, this is more of a modern, updated jumpsuit, but all the same, as you can see, it's in the same spirit. So people do wear these things again today, but you have your updated back. So that's from Diesel stuff. And this is the one that comes from 70s and 80s, 70s, 80s, and 90s stuff. I'm fond of them both. We're going to actually take Diesel stuff out of there right now. And you can look at the individual pieces. There's some really cute things. Come on. Okay, there you go. You have this 1980s, like, I would say this is late 80s, early 90s. You have the studs and the little pins or pieces of flair. And this nice little jacket, excuse me, with the slash shirt. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be sheer. Yeah, it's still flesh colored, so I'm going to say that those lines are supposed to be like sheer or maybe even zippers. But I'm not totally 100% sure. This is the sweater. It's got little training beads and the belt with the moon clasp. I actually really, really like this. Again, I'm looking at it from a nostalgic standpoint. I grew up seeing people wear these things, but I feel like this one in particular, it could have its place. And another thing is when you look at all of these clothes, I'm so excited to see what, because they're all very nice looking. But aside from that, I'm excited to see what the people who create custom content are going to do with some of the meshes that they've gotten from this set. So it'll be exciting. Here's this t-shirt again. It's the baseball tee with the ringer neck and obviously plain, and the other ones. I think, yeah, you saw those. This is a grunge layered top with the shredded tee and all of that. The whole grunge movement fashion was exhausting. It was really, really, really tiresome because you had to go to all this trouble to make your clothes look like you didn't care if they got torn, but having them, cutting the sleeves and shredding your tops and things like that, it was a lot more work than it seemed. So there you have it. But I do think that this could look pretty good on a number of Sims, depending on what you want to do with them. This is your 1990s Britney Spears video, like, schoolgirl top. And yeah, that's that. I'm on the right Sim for the right purposes. I think it for a nightlife outfit could be very, very cool. Let's see. There are a few things. Let's put something different on top. Let's try this. Yeah, because you can see the bell bottoms. Obviously, these go together. Again, ignore the boots. If I were to go in and look for shoes, I'd have to change the content filtering and all of that. But yeah, so here you have your bell bottoms and the sweater. If you were to do the shredded pants and something like that, it all really sort of fits together pretty well, honestly. So let's see. Come on. And then you have your shorts. I actually kind of wish that they included the asymmetrical skirt from her original outfit as a bottom that you could wear. That would have been really, really cool. Okay, so for formal, I have her set up in this, and it's going to show the other hairstyle. This is one of the other hairstyles. This is the 1970s inspired hairstyle. And on her, it is not a John Travolta hairstyle. On her, it is a Dorothy Hamill. So take that as you will. Let's see. Any other clothes you saw? This is just her sleepwear. I couldn't remember. That hair's custom. Okay, the athletic. I dressed her up in this, and let's see. This is her regular outfit. And you saw the other parts, and this is the hairstyle that comes with it. This is, the teens can wear the hair. They can. But they can't wear the other clothes, I want to say. But just to be absolutely sure, I'm going to go into Create a Sim. But yeah, so this is the hairstyle. You can wear it if they're not wearing their athletic wear. That's entirely up to you. I just have her wearing it with her athletic wear. There's nothing new in swimwear. These are things I have the Sim wearing already because she's one of my regular Sims. These are the bell-bottom pants. This top is in the game already, everything else. But you get to see the bell-bottoms, and they're part of the outerwear offerings, and the hair. Other than that, yeah, the only ones you can choose to wear are the shredded jeans and the bell-bottoms. So that's why I went with that. Okay, there's that. And pretty much everything else isn't available. So yeah, that's that. Let me really quickly, we're not going to undo anything, or we're not going to change anything. Let me run into, before I show you the rest of the house, we will go into Create a Sim. Excuse me. Okay, basics. We can make him a teen. Okay. As far as I can tell, yeah, they don't have access to the clothes and things like that. If you can see, it's not showing up. Let's actually filter it out specifically. So he cannot wear the mustache. No, he can't wear the mustache, but he can wear the two hairstyles. So he can wear that one, and he can wear the grunge hairstyle, so the 70s and the grunge. Other than that, the teens don't have access to the clothes that are available in the 70s, 80s, and 90s set, or a stuff pack, excuse me. And elders can wear the, elders can wear the mustache, and as far as I can tell, other than that, they can't wear anything else. So it's cool that elders can wear that, but I'm a little bummed not to be able to have my, I'm gonna have to choose an outfit form again. I'm a little bit bummed not to be able to have one of my older male Sims. What are you wearing, dude? One of my older male Sims running around in parachute pants. You know, that's not that much to ask for. I feel like it's a simple request. I just want to see one of my very old male Sims running around in parachute pants. But alas, that is not an option. He and his girlfriend can wear the same boots. So yeah, there you go. There you have it. I'm going to put him back in the leisure suit. And change his hair to the 70s one. And then the rest of it we won't worry about. Okay. That was my knuckle cracking. I apologize. Got very sore muscles right now. Alright. So, what I did was I set up the house in advance. And this is it's a small starter lot. Why are these neighbors here? It's a small starter lot on, in Starlight Shores, as you can see. And one of the interesting things is that I thought I was going to need more space to put in all the furniture from this set, but I didn't need to. However, that's actually okay. I'm actually really, really pleased with how this all came out. Hang on a second. What we're going to do is we're going to pause it really quickly. And we're going to go down. There we go. Here's the entryway. This is going to be the top down. Because this set comes with 36 items. And I'm actually the stuff pack. I keep saying set. It's a stuff pack. Sets usually come from the website. But I'm genuinely pleased with it. As I said before, I came into this not expecting to purchase this stuff pack, and I'm glad that I did. And I can give you my reasons why, but let's quickly take a look at these rooms. So this is the 1970s lounge, obviously. You've got hanging plants, an exploitation film poster, a standing TV with antennae, a 3-prong lamp, floating fireplace. The curtains are actually custom content that I put in. I just wanted to give it some depth. This is a sectional sofa. Disco ball. It doesn't turn. It's just a lamp. And then again, the potted plants that came with the set. This table is base game. I tried to keep everything that I put in the house part of the set, or, oh my god, part of the stuff pack, but unfortunately, just to frame things out a little bit, to give them a little bit of depth, I had to put in a couple things. These lamps that are hanging from the ceiling, in fact, are from Nightlife. But other than that, everything was really kind of easy to tie together. Um, I was born in the 80s, and as you can see, I have a fondness for the 80s. I actually greatly enjoyed putting together this room. I'll go through all the individual items, but this will give you a quick look. The kitchen stuff is not actually part of it. I just recolored it, but everything else. So the paintings, well, this painting, the light back there, there's a light fixture, and then that is a poster. This is the foosball table. She's working out. Her neighbor's out there. She's working out on the TV. You have cassettes and like the beginnings of a DVD collection, because DVDs came out in '85. But yeah, you have this lightning bolt table and this sort of decorative ball called a light explosion. I don't think it gives off any light. As far as I can tell, it doesn't. This sofa here and the lounge chair, the dining table and the chairs that go with it. These also come in different color options. She's working out. These people are looking in like, what the frig is wrong with your house? The bathroom does not contain anything. The bathroom is just the bathroom. This is the 1990s grunge style room. This boombox here is interesting to the left. It's really fascinating, kind of, in a way, because what the three color options they gave can make this fit into any of the eras, but obviously it's like a late 80s, early 90s style boombox. It's huge. It's really, really neat, actually. This rug is from Supernatural. I just put it in here to give some dimension. These two chairs, it's the same chair, just two different color options. The plant, this plain corrugated metal table. You know, obviously what the grunge movement was about was about deconstruction and working against the high gloss, high glamour that the previous 2 decades had been about. So there you go. These are obviously meant to look like, I think it's Keith Browning, I want to say. Keith Browning, yeah. He was an artist who passed away from AIDS, and he was very talented. And yeah, his art was very, very popular in the late 80s and early 90s. So yeah, it's Browning, Herring, Keith Herring, Keith Herring. Oof, that's gonna bug me. Keith. It's Keith Herring or Keith Browning, and now I feel like an idiot because I used to know his name really well, but oh well, I will look it up. This is a bookshelf, again, corrugated metal. This is the this is another a poster, and it looks like the lead singer of Red Hot Chili Peppers. And this is the this is the arcade machine. So there's that. I'm trying to pull my camera away a little bit. Can't. Okay. So yeah, that's all the stuff that comes with the set. All of it is included except for out here you have the wall lights and the dance floor. I put them out here. Now your sim, you can't dance on the floor unless you actually turn on music in the same room as the dance floor, and it does not turn off. It will always be lit up like this. So really quickly, let's just take a look at that. So yeah, there you have it. That's what it looks like. This guy's applauding that she's working out, and they're like, whoa, what's all this? So yeah, that's what that looks like. I'll show you in a second, but we're gonna cut walls away, and really that's pretty much it. This is a TV. I believe, hang on a second, I muted everything just in case. I think that it gets all the normal channels. Let's go into buy mode just to look at the individual pieces of the set really quickly. Yep, this is everything that comes with the set, aside from the clothes. You have this table here, which is the one that's in there. The corrugated table. This is the spacer that goes along. So, like, when you're making one of these sectional sofas, you can use the spacer to break it up a little bit, and you can, I believe you can use the spacer to put things on. Yep. Go back. Thank you. And yeah, like the zap table, I believe that comes, yeah, you can do it in different colors, white, blue, yellow. I did it in yellow. This is the dining chair, and all these things, again, they're recolorable, and then they come in your requisite 80s colors and patterns. It's, if you lived in that era, you know what I'm talking about. There was a template, it seemed like, but that's okay. Yeah, this is a swivel chair. Now this one could fit into 80s or 70s. It would really be a matter of preference and how you recolored it. But it's intended to be 80s, I believe. This is like the sofa, the lounger. All of these things are, I will say, on the expensive part, or on the expensive side. This plain corrugated metal table is 295 simoleons. So it's although this TV is 230. I guess my only thing would be that I love that I can decorate an entire starter house in themes that I'm very fond of and that I had a lot of fun putting together, and I can see so many ways that I can use these individual pieces. I really can. But these pieces are expensive. I would love to be able to do like a dark 70s style starter house. The grunge things are even really expensive. I mean, this 493, was it? Oh yeah, no, that's with it, the value depreciated. This particular chair right here, the grunge chair, is 580 simoleons. So your starter house is not going to be able to have these things if you're not cheating, or if you don't, it's going to take a little time for you to make money to afford these things. Is that bad? No. That's not. This plant is 175 simoleons. This vintage poster is 70. That's the one that's on the wall in there. It comes in those 3 options. I actually displayed all of the poster options and the color options for the bunny photo. I did not, the Rad Glamour though, I did not do the multiples. So there's, oh, that's a window. Duh. Let's see. Oh, there you go, you can see it. There's that one. That's a different variation. That's 925 simoleons. And then this one here. So, yeah, oh my god, I feel like I'm watching Twin Peaks when I look at this. Let's see. Yeah, the foosball table is 6,000. And it's got neon sort of side embellishments. It's cool. It's really, really cool. It is expensive for your Sims. Oh, I forgot to show you. It is in there. He put it in his inventory. That's what happens. Here is the flying, it's not a flying bee. It's oh, I can't remember what that's called, but it's a hairband style guitar, and it comes in these different variants. Although that one's more, I guess, like sparkly. Yeah, I'd say that's a little more sparkly. But these are 885 simoleons. Yeah, so the dance floor is actually 110 simoleons. The suspended plant orbs are 135, and I really do like these. I like these a lot. They make me feel like I'm at my grandmother's house, because she had a huge fondness for the 70s lounge style. But yeah, I hate to reiterate it, but yeah, your Sims are not going to be able to afford this stuff right out of the gate. So it'll be something they work towards, unless you cheat, unless you or save up money for lifetime reward points or something. If you, once you can afford it, then cool. But these items are pretty expensive. So yeah, I don't know. It just seems like the kind of thing, particularly the grunge items, I would want for Sims just in a starter house. That being said, I mean, it's high concept. It's really, really cool. And once your Sims have enough money to afford it, there's no reason that it couldn't be quite enjoyable. Yeah, I really, really love this stuff pack. I am glad that I got it. But I am aware of the fact that not everybody's going to. It's not going to fit the bill for everyone. Because it is just, it's that specific. It's, yeah. I hate to keep using that word, but that's what it is. These pieces are specific. You have to have a specific goal. But I can see a million ways which these items that seem so disparate can fit into a cool set like this. But aside from that they can fit into the lives of Sims that I have living in houses that are contemporary modern or Provençal or just postmodern, any of these things. There's no reason that you couldn't adapt and utilize them in myriad ways, and it's really, really cool. So one sec, really quickly, I will show you how the foosball table works like a foosball table. That's essentially the long and the short of it. There are no special interactions with, I'm going to step away just in case. There are no special interactions with the boombox, but there are new stations. They've added rock and rap and disco. I'm pretty sure they added rap. I'm pretty sure rap is new. Location, yeah. So they added a few new things and changed it up a little bit. Let's see, you stop playing that and turn this on and go ahead and come out here and dance. Because really, like I said, actually what I'll do is I'll show you. If this is off and I go to click on that, I can't dance because it says you can only dance if there's music playing. So we turn that on and we come out and we dance. And I actually I haven't tried putting, after he does this really quickly, I'll try putting a couple of these next to each other. But yeah, so that's that. He's dancing, she's working out, and yeah, you could do a lot of fun stuff with this. You could make a disco club, or if you felt nostalgic for the era of Saved by the Bell, or etc. You can put these together seamlessly, so that's pretty cool too. So you could also put like floor patterns and stuff between. There are a lot of neat things that you could do, but just as a caveat, remember, these do not turn off. They're always on. So yes, I can see tons and tons and tons of fun things that you can do with these pieces. And what I will say is, do I recommend it? Yes, I do. If, and this is a big if you can think of anything you can do with these items, which for me there are lots of things. They look like they shoehorn into this one theme, but I really feel like there's a lot you could do with these different items. But like I said, if this isn't something you think you want, then don't get it. If you're not interested in these eras or the items which you get, absolutely don't spend the money. But that is not because they are not well made, and that's not because I don't think they're cool. I think these items look gorgeous. I think that, like, this lounger in particular, you look at it and it is just beautiful. The floating fireplace is stunning. Um, Everything in this set looks great. There aren't any really, sometimes you'll get items that in the stuff packs that aren't necessarily the very best they could be. With this particular set, I couldn't be happier with how everything looks. Stuff pack, not set, stuff pack. With this stuff pack, I could not be happier with how everything actually looks. It's gorgeous. And I wholeheartedly recommend it if you're interested in things from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. If not, then no. It is specific. There's that word again. It's niche, but yeah, it also, I feel like it's going to open up a lot of really inventive, creative options. So there you go. Sorry, it's I have a lot to say about this particular stuff pack. It's been difficult enumerating everything. Um, but yeah, take all of it as you will. I think this stuff pack is really, really cool. Um, but I completely understand if you're not interested in these eras. So hopefully I've given you, a decent look at some of the pieces, at how they can fit into a house. And I'm really glad to have the opportunity to do this. So thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, please comment or message me. If you want to comment for any other reason, I love hearing from you. And please feel free to like and subscribe if you're inclined. I appreciate it so much. That was my phone. I thought I turned it off. I am so sorry. So thank you very much. And this, again, was the overview and quick demo of some of the items from 70s, 80s, and 90s stuff pack. Have a great time and just be well. Thank you.